So I've been away for about 3 months, and if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen me say that I left because I needed to focus on college, but the reality is I've actually been spending these last few months building the foundations for something far greater, our own wrestling promotion. Super hardcore, young, talented entertainers, SHYTE wrestling, and I realise now, you know, the immature among you might say, haha, shite wrestling, right? It's not shite wrestling, it's SHYTE, not SHITE. There's a very real difference there, and I didn't take that into account when I trademarked the name, but we're here now, we're just going to go with it. We've already established a huge following, including ICW ring announcer Simon Cassidy, so we've got those connections, possible working relationships taking place, who knows. Speaking of working relationships, Vince McMahon, I was in contact with on Twitter. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but obviously he's going to, so we're just going to see how that plays out. And of course, we've tweeted venues. I'm not too sure if that's Tokyo Dome's official Twitter, but regardless, they're going to get back to us too. We're going to build a fucking empire. It's going to be great. Look, I know there's a glaring problem. I know the big problem here is that I've got no experience in promoting wrestling promotions. It's something I've never done, which is why we have to learn from the best, and only the very, very best. Which is why we're on Malcolm Muhammad's Twitter. For those of you who don't know, Malcolm Muhammad, I don't know how you don't, but he's the top wrestling promoter on the planet. And already you can see his Twitter, his cover photo is of his chest to show that wrestling is in his heart. And again, you can see it here, his bio, I love pro wrestling. What more do you need? So let's just have a look at his tweets and let's look at his methods to see how this man is the greatest promoter on the planet. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. I want to booking and signed you. I want to booking you. It's this determination. It's the integrity that he has, his will to win. There's so fucking many of these. There's so many of these. There's literally over 5,600 and counting. But you know, that's what you need in order to be the best. I can't really blame him. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. We want to booking you. I love you, honey. I love you, boo. I have feeling for you. Are you single? You are beautiful and hot. I'm in love with you. You are hot. Hey, you are sexy. What are you doing, Malcolm? I want to signing you and Shannon Moore. You see, this is what I mean. Malcolm has an eye for talent. You think the hottest free agent in wrestling, and it's Shannon Moore, obviously. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. We want to give a tryout soon. How shit must you feel if you see Malcolm Muhammad booking absolutely every single person to have ever breathed oxygen and you're only given a tryout? Like, he's concerned you might ruin the whole show if you're signed straight away. I want to add this match to our first debut show. Oh, congratulations, Amy. When voting on Australia, they give you a pencil. Is that so they can erase your vote and vote for the ugly, mean politicians? I want to offer a deal. Is it a pen? I just really wanted a pen. A pen! Done deal, brother. Welcome to Respect Pro Wrestling. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. I want to booking you. Malcolm, she pinned someone upside down at one point. Anyway, in the time we spent on Malcolm Muhammad's Twitter, we learned some very valuable lessons. None more valuable, of course, than how to contact wrestlers, and we've done that successfully over Twitter, and we got a response. No surprise there, we got a response with Katie Harvey saying, yeah. So I made the poster to announce her arrival onto the main roster, and she's happy with it, I think. Okay, so we've hit a minor roadblock, nothing too major, but apparently the YouTube revenue hasn't quite come in yet, so we're going to have to find wrestlers who are willing to do this for free. And we're going to do this by going on Twitter and looking up probably the best wrestling account on Twitter just to see the sort of talent that's on show.
Oh, and a rake to the eye. Rakesh swinging everywhere. Rakesh taking hit markers and going for a charge on a baton, and that dipshit fell off the trampoline.
Wait, I'm a heel, so I don't wear it for you guys. That's what you get, sucker. Try again.
That's amazing.
There he is, Little Cock. His cock is small, ladies and gentlemen, and he's happy about it. Look at him go.
Oh, we want the ship.
Fuck you! That's perfect. I'm liking what I see so far. I'm really liking this.
Hey, you're
fantastic, just fantastic. And I'm pretty sure they'd be willing to do it for free. So we'll bring them in. We have our roster. There's just one problem. We have the talent, but we don't have the star power. We need a big name in there, someone who we can somehow swipe from other promotions that we can get exclusively to SHYTE Wrestling. Oh my god, I think I've found exactly who I'm looking for.
Finally, Lil Rock JR is coming to Great North Wrestling. Rock JR says this. He hopes you're ready to be electrified, and he hopes you're ready for Rock JR to come out. If you feel what Rock JR is bringing.
He's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. He's like, I don't know if any of you are familiar with tribute shows, but basically, if you don't know what a tribute show is, you'd basically go to your local community centre and you'd see that there was a wrestling show on featuring the likes of The Rock. Except it wasn't The Rock, it was Keith, who owned the chipper outside. And I've never been fortunate enough to go to any of these shows, but I've heard stories from those who have, and honestly, I'm jealous. I met The Rock after one of these shows like 14 years ago. My granny was so happy I was getting to meet The Rock. I was having a really confusing time because I knew it wasn't The Rock. Great night. And you see, if we can get people to say things like that after leaving our show, then I'd consider that to be a success. I got through on my arse by a motherfucking Doink the Clown impersonator in the Liverpool Swimming Centre because all those kids were chasing him and some kid in front of me tried to pull his mask off. He turned around and thought it was me before saying, you fucking little prick, and he pushed me in my face and made me fall over. Hated Doink after that because I thought it was the real deal. We'll avoid things like that, hopefully, but you know, you get the idea. Tribute shows, honestly, I think we should bring them back. Obviously, every good wrestling show needs a good poster, and okay, we don't have a graphic designer, but you know what they say, no graphic designer, no problem. So here is our poster. I've designed it carefully. I have the flames in the background because everybody knows flames are really cool. So we're gonna put this all over our social media, all over in front of our followers, and we'll see where it takes us. Okay, I've made a very, very big mistake. I forgot to mention on the poster that it's an 18 show, so I have to warn everybody about that immediately. There's gonna be some very bad words on this show, such as frick and heck. I can't say them out loud because I don't want to get in trouble, but you know the ones I mean. There's also going to be barbed wire, fire, explosions, Wrestling Society X style. So as long as everyone's aware, that's the main thing. But we also have to worry about commentators. I'm a commentator myself. I commentate for Phoenix Wrestling every single month. And I also got to commentate on Pac's first match back in Europe after leaving WWE. And it was a great experience. It went really well. Alright, so you've one job. His name is Pac now. It's not Neville, so just don't call him Neville. Just don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. His name's not Neville anymore, so don't call him Neville. Call him Pac. Don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. Don't call him Neville. The second that bell rang, Neville, Pac just... You fucking idiot. You absolute fucking idiot. You've ruined the show. You've ruined the match. You've ruined Courage. You are the reason Courage's going out of business after his third show. But I don't want to do the commentary on my own because I feel like a two-man commentary team is better than one. But you see, I can't afford to bring in Tony or Ben, so we're gonna have to scout for a commentator with a nice, soothing voice that doesn't go through your head. It's not an annoying voice. It's one that you can listen to for 3 hours straight and be completely okay with.
Alexa Bliss is known for her over-the-top makeup and outfits that she wears when she is on TV. But in real life, she prefers to dress down and not wear makeup.
Perfect! Although if I had the money, I'd bring in Vince McMahon too. I think Vince McMahon is one of the best commentators ever.
Here he comes, Jerry Stridham. Wow, take a look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that mass. Jerry Stridham, what a roll. No, look at that.
And anyone who disagrees with me on that is objectively wrong. We also have to worry about music. Music, you know, there's copyright issues, left, right, and center. We need to be careful with the music that we use. But luckily, we have found a Spotify playlist that should be royalty free. So let's give it a listen. Okay, it's kind of similar, but not the exact same. That's kind of what I was hoping to hear. Let's see what what The Rock's one sounds like.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Ha! The Rock's laying the smackdown.
I can't believe this lad actually managed to get the actual Rock JR in to do this fucking song. This is an amazing song. This is an amazing piece of art, if you ask me. And there's another one here, Sexy Boy. Let's give it a listen.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drive the girls wild. I got the moves.
Okay, that's might not it might not be his best work, but you know, well, what about the Edge one?
You think you know me. You think you know me. You think you know me.
What about the Val Venus one? This should be interesting.
Hello, ladies.
What? Why'd they get Homer Simpson in to do the fucking iconic line? They just ruined it. Any other songs I should check out here before we just confirm that this is the playlist that we're going with?
Degeneration X! Degeneration!
We've sorted out our VOD too. I've obviously VOD is important, so we went with the best VOD service we could possibly ask for. But now it's time to release our video package. Wrestling. What is wrestling? Wrestling is... I can't read that properly. Wrestling is when people wrestle each other in a ring. Sometimes it's not in a ring, and they basically sometimes they win and sometimes they lose, unless it's a draw, and then neither of them win or lose, and that happens sometimes, but usually there's a winner and a loser. But in SHYTE wrestling, we have a lot of wrestling, and it's pretty good in my opinion.
Oh, just right to the penis. Oh.
With this move, Tommy Gunn.
Next match, it's gonna be appropriate.
Our first diva, Living Dead Girl. We just gave you a bunch of STDs. So
We have a saying back home that if you're coming on, come on.
I'm going straight for that hairspray, but Katie Harvey having absolutely none of it.
Rockland, Rock JR is gonna bring it. If you feel what Rock JR is bringing.
I have some great news and some really shit news. The great news, first of all, we actually got ourselves a venue. And this actually isn't a joke. We got the Garden. I'm not even messing. We actually got the Garden. I am so proud to announce that we got the Garden. My mom is allowing us to use the Garden for this entire show. I honestly am blown away by the support we got for this. So thank you very much to everyone involved in securing that. However, we have some bad news. Due to the venue and who owns it, we've also been told that we can't use any weapons. And honestly, I'm really upset about this. No barbed wire, no fire, no explosions, no video now, no shoot football annual from 2004, nothing. And we're also not allowed to use any bad words. And anyone who uses a bad word is getting ejected immediately. I almost forgot, we need to buy a ring. Make a ring. We're making a ring. Because that's apparently out of our budget. I don't actually know how to build a ring, but obviously those are the ring steps. This bricks are used for building stuff all the time, so this is probably part of the setup. The brush has a good foundation, I suppose. A stick could probably work if you just put it in the middle. Perfect! We also have a title currently in the works. I have designed it, I just need to send it out to the belt maker before we can award it to anyone. But now it's time. Everything that we've built over these last 3 days all leads up to this moment. I forgot to tell Twitter the venue.